First, a big thank you. As we mark the end of our very first Protest Access-a-thon, on behalf of all of us here at PA, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who helped make this event a success. Our keynote speakers, Holly Scott Gardner, Veronica Lewis, Jurgen Donaldson, and Musi Jibre. Dr. Amy Kavanaugh, our panelists, attendees, organizers, volunteers, donors, and supporters. The goal of this event was to break through the visual support backlog created by a lack of resources. As of this morning, we made progress on over 30 cards and reduced the number of minutes of content in our VS backlog by over 40%. That's over 3.5 hours of content. Again, our passion for this work is hampered only by our lack of resources. As a volunteer collective, we tend to rely on free tools and programs with limited functionality to process the many requests sent to us. We recently created a GoFundMe to help with these operational costs, and I'm encouraged by the donations we received thus far and are still coming in. Up until this point, I guess I haven't introduced myself. My name is Ashley, and I'd like to share the reason why I'm here at Protest Access. The constant cycle of anti-Black racism, police brutality videos, and the hashtags that followed, particularly this summer, left me feeling very angry and saddened, and frankly very helpless to feel like anything could be done to affect change. Unfortunately, the current pandemic prevented me from taking part in the protests that I had in years past, and not working steadily, I wasn't in the position to donate freely. One day I came across a PA captioned video on Twitter of a Black Lives Matter protest, and I was impressed by the quality of work being done and the mission of the organization. I started following the page, and when I saw their post later asking for volunteers, there was no question I knew I wanted to help. By transcribing and captioning these videos, we're helping our disabled, deaf, hard of hearing, visually impaired, and English second language families be part of this conversation. It may be a little naive, but I also feel like it could help these videos stay in our collective consciousness a little bit longer. Here at PA, I am a visual support volunteer, organizer, and member of the newly minted Standards Advisory Board, which centers marginalized voices in the organization and gathers our input on best practices. There is a genuine desire here to learn directly from and listen to communities that we serve, to prioritize their needs, and to facilitate meaningful conversation. For example, using gender-neutral terms to identify speakers in video, how to describe Black skin tones, and listening to your feedback regarding screen readers. I am also the community manager. My role here is to help volunteers reset and regroup, especially when working on what can be triggering content at times, and promote self-care tips. It is not easy work, but it is very fulfilling work. As we continue to grow here at PA, we hope you will continue to meet us where we are and providing as much access to these vital conversations as possible. Thank you, and take care.